Hello, 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 and welcome to JSKILLS, a Career Change University, Episode 1, The Power of Words. I am so excited to be here with you. I'm Theola. I am a career change coach, and my goal is to help you figure out how to go from where you are to what you want to do next. Whatever your career, I believe that you can make a contribution and change careers and use the skills that you have to transition into something new. Your job skills. That's why we're called JSKILLS. This is an introduction episode. The first time I'm doing this. I appreciate your grace. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you being here with me. I wanted to start with the power of words because words are at the core of everything that we do at JSKILLS. And words are so important to your career change. Before I start filling up this channel with tips about resumes and how to write a cover letter and networking and all these things that you think you need to know how to do to make a career change, I want to start with words. I want to start with words. I'm starting with words because everything that you think you need to know how to do takes words. And it is the power of your words, the strength of your words, the clarity of your words, the persuasiveness of your words, and the skill in how you use your words, choosing the words to write down and to speak. It's your words that are going to take you from where you are to where you need to go, your words. And so let me begin with the power of the word. I was a journalist for a good number of years, a dozen plus years. And that's where my keen understanding of the power of words comes from. I'm going to talk a little bit about my background and then move into the power of words in your career and your life. As a journalist, I worked at newspapers, and as part of my work, I would do research, and I would talk to people, and I would write stories. So, yes, I am a storyteller. I love writing. I believe in the power of words. But it goes beyond that, because let me say this. We all know people. They call themselves number people. Oh, I'm just a numbers person. I'm not really into words. I'm not a good writer. I don't write much. I'm a numbers person. I get that. Math is a skill, and there are different levels of math ability, just like there are different levels of writing ability. And there's a difference between calculus and addition, sure. But tell me this. If you are a numbers person and you meet someone and they say to you, "Hello, my name is Steve. What's your name?" And you, being the numbers person, you respond, 45, 72, 97, 108. If you responded with numbers, Steve would look at you like you were crazy. I would look at you like you were crazy. I would think you were crazy. And so would everyone else. But you're just a numbers person. Words aren't important to you. But you use words. You don't walk around introducing yourself as 75, 42, 108 when someone says, "What would you like to eat?" Sometimes you say number 5, and they say, "Okay, what kind of drink would you like with that?" You don't say 102. You use words. So I use this example, probably silly examples, just to drive home the point that the power of words is inescapable. Even if you fancy yourself 1,000 times 1,000% a numbers person, you speak with words. You write emails with words. You may have to even write papers and persuade other people with words. The power of words is irrefutable. So what does this have to do with career change? Let me go deeper into my story. There I am, a journalist, working in Washington, D.C., writing my little heart out, researching, and then realizing that there was something more that I wanted to do than just record the news. And I say just, and in that just is a lot of blood, sweat, and tears for that role. I love journalists. I will stand up for them 367 days of the year. But the role is of being an observer. I would observe other people, and I would write about what they were doing. I could not make an active contribution. I couldn't solve problems because that was not my job. Now, I could use words to write about the problem. I could go on television and radio and talk about the problem, but it was not my job to solve the problems. And what I found after many years is that after writing about so many problems, I had insights into solutions and ways to work together to mitigate and contribute and make things better. And that wasn't my job. My job was to write words. And I thought, I want to do more. I want to do more. And so words have power. Of course, words alone are not enough. And that's what I felt being a journalist. Let me write a story and hope someone reads it and hope someone takes action. And that's maybe how you feel about your career change. Let me send out this application and hope somebody reads it, hope somebody picks me up from the pile, hope somebody calls me back. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh because I've been there. I've been in those shoes. I've been there, and that is the way it feels. But you have to have 1,000% certainty in your words. You have to know deep in your heart that when you send out this resume, it is the most powerful, effective, persuasive with your words resume that you've got. You need to know that your cover letter is 1,000% better than anyone else's just through the words that you use. You have to know that you can write a killer email that gets someone to have a networking coffee with you. You have to know that because you have to believe in the power of your words. And right now, you don't. Right now, you're here because you want something more. You want a career change. You want to go from doing X to doing Y, and you don't know how to get there. And what I want to convey to you in this first episode is that you already have what it takes to make this change. Let me say that again. You already have what it takes to make this change. Why? Because you have your words. You have words. You have words to describe who you are, what's important to you, what you've done, examples of what you've done, telling stories about your work, persuading other people to understand the importance of your work and why you are fit. You have words. You have something. You're not starting from zero. That's what I want you to understand. Because so many times, and I was there, believe me, when I was making my transition and I didn't know how to do it, I just felt like I've got nothing. I'm starting from nothing. What am I going to do? I'm not qualified to do anything. No. I had words. I had words to describe the work that I did, what I've learned, why I was a contribution. I just had to learn how to use those words. And guess what? You have words too. You have words, you have stories, you have experiences, and you can learn how to arrange those words so that they have the power to get you what you want. 75, 24, 110, 87. I'm just kidding. I love numbers. I love spreadsheets. Numbers absolutely have a place, but you will not go anywhere without words and without your word. So what I want to convey to you is that you're not starting from nothing when it comes to career change. You have words. You have words to describe who you are, what you want, where you want to go. And let me just say that I know this is not easy, because I, a professional writer, when I sat down to write the resume that would get me from being a journalist into something else, I didn't have the words. I didn't know how to describe what I do and why it's relevant to any other employer than folks in the media industry. I didn't have the words. Luckily, I had someone to help me to find the words, and I've never forgotten that experience. Someone else helping me find the words to describe why I was a great candidate for other careers. That mentoring and that guidance, that's what I want to pay forward and give to you. I am going to help you find the words. I am going to help you recognize the power of your words so that you can make the career change that you want. If you want to stick with numbers, that's on you. I love numbers. They have a place, but they go with words. So if you want to find your words and find the power in your career change, stick with me, come back here, enjoy this channel, bookmark it, like it, and I will guide you to the career change that you want through the power of your words. Talk to you soon.